What do you think then? What? Eh? Is that you, Teddy? You're a good boy, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Go on. So, good morning, loose enders. I'm home now. Well, not right now. I came home yesterday from Tewkesbury. And that was a nice little jaunt there me and Tara had. We went all over the place. Well, if you've watched the videos, you'll have seen Western-super-Mare Way and Burnham-on-Sea, and where else? The reservoir, back to Tewkesbury. You know, Cheddar Reservoir, back to Tewkesbury. Anyway, I got home yesterday, had a shower, all squeaky clean. So that's like 6 days without a shower. But that's van. If you live in a van, that's what it's like. Unless you've got a posh van and you've got plenty of money, you might have a shower in your van. Or you might be able to afford to go on campsites. And that beard looks good today, though, I've got to be honest. And, you know, if you can't afford it, that's van life. Do you know what I am seeing? A lot of people complaining about van life. Oh, it's the end of van life, oh, poor old me. Oh, the realities of van life. Shut up fucking whining. It's brilliant. Yeah, you know, you haven't got this and you haven't got that. Oh, for fuck's sake. What's the matter with these people? They do it because it's popular and gets views. Well, you're so negative and it's just does no good to anybody. Of course, it's not like living in a mansion with butlers and maids and that. It's nothing like that. It's the most basics of looking after yourself with the most basics. And it's brilliant. I wish I'd done it 30 years ago when I had money. Anyway, so we've been out quite early this morning. I'm at Trowbridge Rugby Club now for my weekly class. It's only 2.5 hours on diabetes. I'm type 2 diabetic. So I'm learning some stuff here, which is quite good. I have an understanding of foods that can spike your insulin, which is a key factor in it all, really. And then insulin resistance, which is fat cells. So it's good. I'm learning stuff about it and applying some of it. But I don't absorb information well, like in a classroom setting. It just doesn't. I'm not academic that way. Which means when they say stuff, I can't just blindly believe it. I have to go, but how does that, but what if? Morning. Lady runner. I can't just blindly believe what people tell me. I've got to know why that is. And it doesn't go down very well, really. You can see them getting, oh, he's disruptive, isn't he? And I'm not disruptive. But when you tell me something, I want to know why that is. Anyway, all in all, it's good, and I'm learning stuff. And actually, I've lost a bit of weight this week, but that's not because I've been eating smart and doing all the things they tell you to do. It's because I've been on the road for 6 days. So you eat differently. You know, one, I don't buy lots of shitty food. Some, obviously. What am I, a saint? Ted, come out, Bear, come out of there. Come out of there. But I just eat less because I walk more with my dogs and that. And as long as you're doing something, your mind is active. You don't have to be physically active. If your mind is active, you're not putting lots of crappy food stuffing it into your face. Oh yeah. Anyway, it's all going well. So, and they say you can't reverse type 2 diabetes, but I'm seeing so much information where you can and actually eradicate it. And I think I'm going in that direction. I'll keep you posted on that. Anyway, enough about that, because you're getting bored now, I can see it. All right. So, I was thinking about I was running low on money, so I transferred a bit, so I got a bit more walking money today. I went and got some fuel because I was right down, and I live in a very budget conscious manner. My arm's aching. And I went to a place, got fuel today, and I'm going to tell you what's been on my mind. I've been thinking about religion in general. I'm not a religious person. I decided when I was about 9, this seems a bit odd. It doesn't seem to quite right. You know, I started to question it quite early on, because I'm not one that blindly believes stuff, even when I was a kid. And to be honest, all religions are just nonsense. They're imaginary friends. You've got an imaginary friend and a very capable storyteller from the past. Bearing in mind, when religions and that have started, most people were not educated in the world. They lived in this bubble of survival back in those days, you know. And when they saw something remarkable, they would follow it and become amazed. And well, we're not easily amazed nowadays because we know, don't we, more about life and science and the world and history and all that good stuff. So religions are all just born from ignorance and stupidity, really, and a very crafty, good orator or litigator, might be another way to put it, and storyteller. You know, but if you get some comfort from it, then good for you. But if you're a good person, you don't need the religion to carry on being a good person. But you seem to base all these good things on a religion. No, maybe you're just a good person. Time to go into class. Anyway, time to go in for my 2.5 hours update of how not to be a fat diabetic. And I'll come back to you after. Come on, Ted. Come on, Bear. There they are. Look. 1 and 2. There she is. I'll stick them in the van. It's a bit fresh today, which is a good thing. It's not too hot. You can't leave your vehicles in a van if it's in a vehicle. Let me try it again. Can't leave your animals, dogs, in a vehicle if it's hot, can you? Don't do that. You try sitting in a hot vehicle for an hour or 2. I don't leave them in there for 2 hours. I come out 2 or 3 times to let them out and make sure they're okay. Top them up with water and stuff. Anyway, off to class. See you in a bit.